Hello everyone, welcome to your practice today. My name is Sonja. Today we do a general practice for the whole body, but we also practice the HAKINI Mudra. And the HAKINI Mudra, we take all the fingers tips together and rest the hand right here at the navel. The HAKINI Mudra means power, or rule, seal, gesture. It also refers to the power of the mind. It also is called the mudra of the mind. So close your eyes for a moment. Keep your hands, your palms in front of the belly and focus on your third eye chakra. Place the tongue against the roof of the mouth and inhale. Relax the tongue while you exhale. Inhale. Place the tongue against the roof of the mouth. Relax the tongue while you exhale. Repeat the series of movement for several minutes. Keeping your eyes closed, focus on your third eye chakra. HAKINI Mudra boosts memory power, increases concentration, energizes the brain, coordinates the right and left hemisphere of the brain, and promotes calmness. HAKINI Mudra also develops one's connection with the third eye chakra and promotes intuition. And then bring your hands to the heart and bow your head. Set an intention for this practice today. An intention of keeping your concentration, concentrating in the present moment. Release your hands and inhale, take your hands towards the sky. And exhale, hinge forward, take your fingertips forward. Lift the heart and slide them all the way forward. Keep the sit bones grounded. So I push my tippy fingers into the floor to draw the sit bones back. Inhale, lift the gaze and walk your hands all the way back. Take your arms towards the sky. Exhale, a simple twist over to the right side. Lift up and lengthen. Deepen your twist. Take both shoulder heads back. Turn your chin over to the right. Deep, long inhales and exhales. Inhale, come back to the center, reach your arms up, and exhale over to the other side. Take your left hand behind you, lift the gaze, draw the shoulder heads back, turn your chin. Inhale, reach your arms up, and exhale, hands by your side. Come forward onto your hands and knees. Spread your fingers. Align your wrists underneath your shoulders. Knees underneath your hips. With the inhalation, lift the tailbone, belly down, heart forward. With exhalation, curl the toes under and take your sit bones all the way back, rounding your spine. Tuck your chin in. Inhale, come forward into a cow position. And exhale, rounding. Tuck your tailbone down, tuck your chin. Inhale, extend the heart forward. And exhale, take it back. Very slowly with the breath. Inhale, lift the heart. And exhale, round. Inhale, extend. And exhale, flex. Now walk your hands from this position a little bit more forward. Spread your fingers. Roll the outer arms down to the mat. Inhale, keep the length, lift the knees a few inches off the mat. Lift the tailbone towards the ceiling. Take an inhale and exhale. Inhale, lift the knees a little bit higher. Lift the top of the thigh bones higher. And then release your right heel towards the mat, almost straightening your right leg. And do the opposite. Bend your right knee again, straighten the left leg. And one more time on each side. And release your left heel down. And then from here, straighten both legs or keep both knees bent. Lengthen your torso. Inhale, lift the heels, and exhale, lower the knees back down to the mat. Walk your hands a little bit closer, crown of the head forward. And then straighten your right leg back, press through the heel. With exhalation, lift the left knee up, round your spine, and tuck your chin down, tuck your tailbone. Lower the knee down, lift the heart. Exhale and round, lift up. Lower down, lift the heart. Exhale. And lower down, lift the heart. And exhale. Straighten the left leg back. Crown of the head forward. Shift forward. Lower to the heights of your elbows. Lower all the way down to the mat. Take your feet wide and inhale, lift up to a low cobra here. Exhale and fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Bring your knees, feet together. Curl the toes under, press yourself back onto your sit bones. Straighten your arms and we start the whole thing again. Okay? Lift the knees just a little bit. Lift the top of the thigh bones. Feet are hip width apart. Lengthen your torso. Push the hands firmly into the mat. And then lift the knees a little bit higher. And straighten the left leg. Release your left heel down. Keep your right knee bent. And the opposite, right leg. And the opposite, one more time on each side. Right heel goes down, bend the left knee. And then straighten both legs. Inhale, shift forward into plank. Lower the right knee down. Push down into your hands, press back into the left heel, lift your right knee into the chest, round your spine. Lower down, lift the heart, and round, lifting up. Lower down, and lift up. Inhale, lower, and exhale. Straighten the right leg back. Shift forward, again lower to the heights of your elbows. Lower all the way down to the mat. Uncurl the toes. And keep your feet wide. Pull back on the heels of the hands, low cobra. Exhale down. This time take your fingertips out to the side. Roll the shoulder heads back, lift the kneecaps, and inhale, lift up a little bit higher. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. And exhale down. Bring your hands back, curl the toes under through plank or table. Lift up this time into downward facing dog. Root and rebound here. Take a deep inhale. Long exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, shift forward. Lower the knees back down to the mat. Align your wrists underneath your elbows. Straighten the right leg back. Lift the right leg parallel to the mat. Externally rotate that femur bone without lifting the pelvis. And then take your right leg out to the side and take it back. Square the pelvis and square the foot. Take your left hand forward. Externally rotate the right leg and take your right foot out to the right side. Inhale, lift it back up. And again, left arm out, right leg out. Inhale, come back. One more time. And come back. Lower the left hand down. Bring your left foot out to the side. Roll over to the left side. Flex the toes. So the right leg is lifted. Take your left leg a little bit further out so you have more balance. The left leg. Yes. Okay, now bend your knee. Reach back and grab your ankle here. Push your foot into your hand, away from the sit bone. Roll the back of the skull back. And very slowly straighten the right leg. Exhale, lower the right hand down to the mat. Come back to the center. Keep your right leg straight, straighten the left leg. Shift forward, lower to the heights of your elbows. Lower all the way down. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale down. One more, inhale, lift. Exhale down. Curl the toes under through plank or table, downward facing dog. And we do the other side. Lift the heels, lower the knees down. Straighten the left leg back. Lift the left leg parallel to the mat. Externally rotate, take your leg out to the side and come back. Right arm forward as well. And we do this 3 more times. Take the left leg out, right arm out to the side. Inhale, back to the center. External rotation in the leg, take it out and back to the center. One more time. I turn myself around. Out to the side and come back to the center. Take your right hand down, take your right foot over to the right side, rotate open, keep the left leg straight, and then bend your knee behind you, grab your ankle and push your foot into your hand. Open up. And very slowly release. Exhale, take your left hand down, bring your right foot back and lower the left knee down. Curl the toes under, walk your hands a little bit forward, lift up and back, downward facing dog this time. Inhale, lift the gaze, and exhale, walk your feet forward in between the hands. Come halfway up, lengthen, broaden your collarbones, exhale and fold down. Grab your elbows here for a moment, shake your head yes and shake it no. You can always bend your knees here if you need to. And then release your hands. Come halfway up again. Take your thumbs into your hip creases. Slightly bend your knees and rise up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Let's do 3 sun salutations together. Stand up very tall. Root down into your feet. All right, inhale, reach your arms towards the sky. With the exhalation, folding forward. Inhale, extend. Exhale, plant your hands, bend your knees, step your right leg back. Lifting the gaze, step your left leg back. Shift forward, lower to the heights of your elbows. Uncurl the toes, lift up to an upward dog. Shoulder heads go back, draw the back of the skull back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take 3 more breaths. Root and rebound here. Inhale, lift the gaze. Exhale all the way out. Bend your knees, step or hop. Rise up halfway. Exhale and fold. Inhale, press down into your feet, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, Utthita Hasta. Exhale, folding forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, extend. Exhale, plant your hands, bend your knees and step your left leg back, right leg back. Shift forward, lower to the heights of your elbows. Inhale, upward dog, Urdhva Mukha. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the gaze. Exhale all the way out, bend your knees, step or hop. Rise up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, hands to the heart. Let's move on. Inhale, reach your arms. Exhale, hands behind the back. Interlace your right thumb above your left. Shoulder heads move back. Draw the elbows towards each other. If you can, straighten your arms. And exhale, slightly bend your knees here. Come into a forward fold. Lift the hands towards the ceiling. Broaden your collarbones. And then maybe re-straighten the legs. Let the head go. Just a small sequence here. Bend your knees, lift the chest, release your hands, take them towards the ceiling. Utkatasana, rock back towards the heels. Exhale, forward fold. Take your hands behind you, left thumb above your right. Reach your knuckles towards the ceiling. And bend your knees again. Inhale, release your hands, take them towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant your hands and step your feet back. Shift forward, lower to the heights of your elbows. Inhale, lift up to an Urdhva Mukha, upward dog. Draw the back of the skull back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Step your feet together and inhale, take your right leg towards the sky. Lift the right leg a little bit higher and externally rotate that leg. Flex the toes. Without bending your left elbow, take your right leg out to the right side. Inhale, take your leg up and back. Exhale, draw the knee to the nose. Shift forward, step your foot in between the hands. Ground your left foot to the mat, align your heel to arch, windmill your arms up, Virabhadrasana 2. Send your right knee straight forward, anchor your tailbone down, relax your shoulders. And then exhale, windmill your arms down to the mat. Take your right hand immediately towards the sky, left hand to the instep of your right foot. Lift the left heel and come into a twist here. And exhale, lower the right hand down to the mat and step your right leg back. Go through a vinyasa or stay in downward facing dog. Inhale, upward dog, Urdhva Mukha. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take your left leg towards the ceiling. Externally rotate the femur bone. Lift it up a little bit higher. Take your leg out to the side. Inhale, take it up and back. Exhale, knee to the nose. Shift forward, step in between the hands, grounding your right foot. Heel to arch, knee is on top of your left ankle, windmill your arms up. Relax your shoulders and concentrate. And then windmill your arms down. Immediately lift your right heel, left hand towards the ceiling. Keep the top of your right thigh bone lifted. And exhale, lower the left hand down. Step your left leg back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, lift the gaze. Exhale, step or hop forward. Rise up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press down into your feet, come all the way up. Exhale to the heart. We start off the same way than we did before. Take your hands behind the back. Right thumb above your left, shoulder heads back, straighten your arms. Exhale, forward fold. Take your knuckles towards the ceiling. Bend your knees, inhale. Hands towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold, hands behind you, left thumb above your right, arms up, hands up. Bend your knees again. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, step or hop back, lower through Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take your right leg towards the sky. Exhale, draw the knee to the nose, shift forward, round your spine. Inhale, take it up and back. Again, draw it forward, navel center draws in. Inhale, up and back. One more, exhale, knee to the nose. Lift the gaze and step your foot in between the hands. Ground your left foot to the mat, align your heel to heel. So a little bit wider than before, okay? Draw the right hip back, left hip forward, take your hands behind you. Lift the shoulder heads up and press your weight into the back foot. Front ankle is alignment with the knee. And inhale, reach your arms up, Virabhadrasana 1. And here we pause a little bit and come back to the Hakini Mudra. We interlace all the fingers, take the hands down. If you can, close your eyes for a moment. It's not easy sometimes. And release your hands. Inhale, open your eyes, hands towards the sky. Exhale to the heart. Heel to your right foot a little bit over to the left. Align your heel to arch. Rotate the chest open. Align your heart on top of your pelvis. Arms up by your side. Release your left hand down your left leg. Lift the right. Take your right hand behind you. Go back a little bit deeper. And then exhale, take your right hand to the instep of your right leg. Draw the right outer hip back. Keep the left hand behind you. Lift the chest up and then take your right hand and interlace your fingers behind you. And slowly release. Take your right hand down, lift the left heel. Heel to your right foot a little bit over to the right. Crown of the head forward. Option 1, you stay right here. Option 2, lower your elbows on a block or down to the mat. Keep the top of the left thigh bone lifted or lower the left knee down to the mat. Take 5 more breaths. You also have the option of turning your toes, your right toes slightly out to the right side. Let the knee and the toes be in the same direction here. And then walk your hands back, straighten your arms. Step your right leg back, come into downward facing dog. All right, step your feet together and take your left leg towards the ceiling. Exhale, knee to the nose, shift forward, round your spine. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, knee to the nose. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, draw the knee forward, lift the gaze and step your foot in between the hands. Grounding your right foot for Virabhadrasana 1. Heel to heel or wider. Lift the chest, draw the right hip forward, left hip back, take your hands behind you. Draw the shoulder blades towards each other. And inhale, keep that alignment in the pelvis, lifting up. And this time, we bend the elbows, draw the elbows and wrists back, lift the heart, anchor your tailbone down. Inhale, straighten. Exhale and bend. One more time, inhale, straighten. Exhale and bend. And then we come into the HAKINI Mudra again. Touch all the fingertips. If you can, close your eyes again, bring your awareness to your Anja chakra. And release your hands, inhale, take them towards the sky. Take your hands to the heart. Heel toe your left foot over to the right, align your heel to arch, open up, Virabhadrasana 2. Take your arms up by your side. Release your right hand down your right leg, lift the left. And exhale, take your right hand behind you, lean back a little bit deeper. And with your next exhalation, take your left hand to the instep. Press the back ribs into your right forearm, draw the back of the skull back. And then take your left arm on the knees, grab your hand, lift the chest. And then slowly release the hand, right hand towards the ceiling. And exhale, take your right hand down to the mat. Lift the right heel, heel toe your left foot over to the left. Again, stay here or lower your elbows down to the mat. Turn your toes out a little bit to the side. And this time, step your left leg back and keep your elbows bent into a forearm plank here. And then lift the sit bones up, walk your feet in and come into okay, and lower the knees down to Balasana. Bring the big toes together. Slide your hands back. Rest your forehead either on your hands or take your hands behind you. And rest your forehead on the mat. Okay, and then straighten your arms forward again. Lift up and back, downward facing dog. Root and rebound. Spread and lift your toes. All right, just a very short sequence. One more time. Can you do one more?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Just bring it all together. So the open hips and the shoulders. Okay, take your right leg up. Exhale, knee to the nose. Shift forward, step her in between the hands, grounding your left foot. Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, bend your elbows. Cactus. Straighten your arms out to the side and take them behind you. Interlace your right thumb above your left, straighten the arms. Exhale, draw the right hip back, left hip forward, lower the head. Bow forward. into humble warrior. Inhale, press down into your feet, come all the way up, hands up. Exhale to the heart, heel to your right foot over to the left, open up, Virabhadrasana 2. Release your right hand down, left hand lifts. Left hand behind you, straighten the right leg. Draw the right outer hip back, reach forward. Lower the right hand onto your right leg or behind the right leg. Take your left hand towards the ceiling. And we go to Ardha Chandrasana. Bend your front knee, take your right hand caddy corner to the right little toe, step your left leg a little bit closer and lift the left leg up. Chest is open, take your gaze to the side or towards the ceiling. Keep the left leg in alignment with the left side of your pelvis. Exhale, lower the left hand down. Walk your hands a little bit closer. Maybe taking your right hand onto your ankle. Maybe taking your left hand there too. And release your hands, bend your front knee, step your left leg back, heel toe your right foot over to the right, both hands onto the instep. Take the right hand, the heel of the hand, behind the heel of the foot. Lower the right shoulder down and take your fingertips out to the side. Option 1, stay here. Option 2, lift the arms up. Maybe take them behind you and grab your right wrist. Reach the heart forward. And slowly release, take your hands down, step your right leg back, lower through Chaturanga, inhale, upward dog, and exhale, downward dog. Inhale, take your left leg towards the sky. Exhale, knee to the nose, shift forward, step her in between the hands, grounding your right foot. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, bend your elbows. Straighten your arms. Turn your hands, take your hands behind you, left thumb above your right here. Humble warrior, shift forward, lower the shoulders parallel to the mat. Keep hugging your left hip in. Inhale, press down into your feet. Come all the way up. Exhale to the heart. Heel to your left foot over to the right. Heel to arch. Take your arms up by your side. Release your right hand down your right leg, lift the left. Take your right hand behind you, grab your left outer hip and reach forward with the left hand. Straighten the left leg, straighten the left leg. Lower the left hand behind your leg. Take your right hand towards the ceiling. Both sides of your torso are equal in length. Chest is opening. Take your gaze down. Bend your front knee. Step your right leg a little bit closer. Step your left hand caddy corner to the left little toe underneath your left shoulder. Right hand lifts up, chest lifts up, right leg in alignment with the side of your pelvis. And exhale, lower the right hand down. Walk your hands closer to your standing leg. Maybe taking your left hand onto the ankle, maybe your right hand too. and release your hands. Bend your front knee, step your right leg back. Heel toe your left foot over to the left, both hands to the instep. Lower the elbows. Take the heel of the left hand behind the heel and lower that shoulder as far down as you can. And then take your arms up by your side. Stay here or lift them up, sternum forward, or reach back and grab your left wrist. Release your hands, plant them down, lift the heart, and step back. Your last Chaturanga, if you like, shift forward, bend your elbows, inhale, upward dog, inner side lift, and exhale, downward facing dog. Lift the heels and exhale, lower the knees down to the mat. Take your big toes together, press your sit-bones back. Bend your elbows, rest your forehead. And then from child's pose, walk your hands forward, shift forward a little bit, cross your ankles in the back and sit back. Take your legs forward, take the flesh out to the side, sit up very tall, lift the pelvis, take your hands towards the sky, bring your pinky toe side towards you. And exhale, hinge forward from your pelvis, from your hips, and release your hands. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, folding down. Take 5 deep breaths here. And then inhale, lift the gaze, release your hands and reach them forward and up. Take your hands by your side, bend your knees, and we go down to the mat, so come forward a little bit. Take your hands forward, roll the shoulder heads back, draw the tailbone forward, and lower down towards your shoulder blades. And lift back up. And again to the shoulder blades. And lift back up. And one more time, lower down. And one more time, lift up. And now we lower down and stay down. Bring your knees into the chest. Hug your knees in, massage your lower back. And then place your feet underneath your knees. Feel the natural curve in your lower back. Don't flatten it out. Grab the outer edges of the mat and roll the outer arms down towards the mat. Press down into your feet and lift the pelvis up. And then press down into the heels. Draw the heels towards the shoulders. Lift the chest towards the chin and the chin away from the chest. You can stay here or interlace your hands underneath your back. And very slowly lower down, one vertebrae at a time. Take your hands by your side. Bring the soles of your feet together. Sway your hips from side to side. And we lift up just one more time. Bring your knees back together. I'm sorry. Bring your knees back together. And lift up. Press your feet firmly into the mat. Interlace your left thumb above your right, underneath your back. Lift the chin away from the chest. And slowly release down, one vertebrae at a time. Again, take the soles of your feet together, rock from side to side, and come into the HAKINI Mudra again. Touching all your fingertips, and rest your hands on your belly. Close your eyes. Focus on your Untitled Chakra. And then release, bring your knees back together. Cross your right leg above your left and bring your hips a little bit over to the right. Bring your knees into the chest and then take your knees over to the left side. Right arm, right rib cage over to the right side. Inhale, come back to the center. Center your pelvis. Uncross your legs. Cross your left leg above your right. Take your pelvis a little bit over to the left. Knees to the right. Left arm, left rib cage over to the left. And inhale, come back to the center. Center your pelvis, uncross your legs, massage your lower back. Come into happy baby, take the soles of your feet towards the sky, knees towards your armpits, and gently rock from side to side. And then when you're ready, bring your legs together and lower your legs into Shavasana. Support your knees or your head if you need to. Take your hands by your side, palms facing up. Surrender your physical body into a support underneath you. Keep your heart open. Let the breaths be gentle and calm and peaceful. Gently reawaken your physical body, wiggling your toes, your fingers. Deepen your breath again, bringing your awareness back to the body. Maybe finding gratitude for your whole body, all the functions, and to be healthy and be able to practice. And then reach your arms overhead, reach your heels away from you, stretch yourself. And then bend your knees and roll over to the right side, keeping your right arm extended. With the strength of your upper arm, press yourself up, let the head be the last thing to come up, and come up into a seat. Close your eyes, bring your hands to the heart. And we join our voices and chant one single tongue of Om. Take a deep inhale. Bow your head. Concentration is my strength. Concentration is my strength. Take that affirmation off the mat and use it in any meditation or when you use your HAKINI Mudra. Namaste. Thank you so much for being here. It's lovely.